So you probably ended up here because recently Amazon started requiring that you have liability insurance on your business. Now you're probably wondering, what is it? How do you get it? How much does it cost? And I'm going to cover all of that in my video and more. If you're an outside seller in another country, I'm going to show you how you could get liability insurance in the US. So we are going to get deep into the details on this new requirement by Amazon. It's always been required, but recently they started sending out emails to Amazon sellers doing over $10,000 a month. I'll put the email right here so you can read it if you haven't got it yet, but it's nothing to freak out about. This has actually been a requirement by Amazon for a long time, but they finally started enforcing it on sellers doing over $10,000 a month in sales. So we're going to cover everything that you need to know if you're starting an Amazon FBA business or if you got hit with this email. But before we jump into the details, if you could just smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, drop a comment down below for a chance to win my Amazon FBA course, which has a ton of content just like this, updated daily. So recently I talked to Ashlyn from Ashlyn Haddon Insurance to answer all of your questions, and she gave me all the details. Ashlyn Haddon Insurance is recommended by Helium 10 and a lot of other sellers. If you look in the Amazon FBA Facebook groups, including my own, her name is thrown around a lot. So they've been doing this for a long time. They know how to get insurance for Amazon sellers. So let me go over all of the things that we talked about so you can get all of your questions answered. So first off, you're probably wondering, what are the benefits of having insurance? So the main reason you want to get it is because Amazon is now requiring it and enforcing it to sell on Amazon if you're doing over $10,000 a month. So basically it protects the general liability of your products. If you say like this product will help you lose weight and someone does sue you because they didn't lose that much weight that you guaranteed in your description or on your product, then they could sue you for false advertisement. So it's going to protect you against any claims on your products. And it's also going to include product liability. If a kid chokes on the product, if someone gets a rash from your skincare product, it's going to cover you if anybody tries to sue you for those issues. Now again, it's all going to depend on what type of products you sell. There are high risk products that are going to cost more for insurance, and then other products that are going to cost a lot less. So the average cost of liability insurance for your business on non-private label businesses, if you're doing like retail arbitrage or wholesale, is going to be around $500 to $700 a year. But if you're doing private label, it can cost a little more. It could be around $1,000 per year, which is under $100 per month. I have seen a lot of other sellers in Facebook groups saying they pay around $20 to $80 a month, which can be your average cost. But again, it all depends on what types of products you sell. So for example, some of the high risk products that are going to cost more for insurance are skincare, anything that goes on the body like lotion, anything that goes in the body like supplements, or anything that someone can eat. But these are all considered high risk products or categories. So your insurance is going to be a lot higher because you have a chance of getting sued more than if you sold a product like a napkin holder or home decor products like what I sell. So keep in mind, if you have a high risk product, your cost is going to be a little higher than someone that sells home decor items. So the next question is going to be, how do you get that certificate that Amazon is asking for in the emails? They are saying that you have to upload your certificate of insurance, and I'm going to show you where you're going to upload this certificate a little later on. The average turnaround time to get business insurance is around 1 to 2 days if you're doing wholesale or retail arbitrage. If you're doing private label, it's going to take around 4 to 5 days. So it doesn't take a long time. You could get it pretty quick within a week. And then once you get that certificate, I'm going to show you where to upload it after we get through these questions. So I see a lot of Amazon sellers who live outside of the country. A lot of my students live in Canada or Europe or Australia. And the question is, how do they get business insurance if they don't live in the US? So the thing is, if you try to get a quote from any US company that does business insurance and you use a foreign address, they are going to decline your application. So what you need is a US EIN number, and you also need an address in the US. Now you're probably wondering, how do I get an address in the US? I don't live there. Well, there's actually a service that will be your registered agent for the US if you live outside of the country. They're going to give you a address in the US and give you an EIN number, and they do it all for you. They're your agent. If anything happens, you go to them. They will do it for around $400. I'll put their company information down below. This was a company recommended by Ashlyn. A lot of outside sellers use him as their agent. He gives them an address and he gives them an EIN so they can get business insurance and sell on Amazon from another country. The other solution is getting global insurance, but that's going to be a very high fee. It costs a lot more than just getting insurance in the US or whatever market you are selling it. Another website that you could get a US address is called ViaBox. A lot of Amazon sellers from outside of the country use that as well, but I'll put all of the links down below that I just mentioned. All right, so that answers a lot of the questions that I see you guys asking about. If you do end up going with Ashlyn Haddon Insurance, then she is doing a coupon for my followers. Use the code #Pat. But basically, when you're filling out the application, there's going to be a spot where it says, how did you hear about us? Just put #Pat, and they're going to give you 50% off your agency fee, fee, which is usually around $100 to $200 depending on your business. So that's going to cut the price in half. You could also go on Amazon and find your own insurance company, which I will show you how to do right now. Okay, so now that we're in here, you could see business insurance, and then right here, step number 1 is get insurance. If you already have insurance, you could skip this step, but if you want to use one of Amazon's recommended insurance companies, I see a lot of people using this one right here, Simply Business, but you do have to upload all of your information. Again, if you're a foreign address, it's not going to work. They're going to deny your request. And then if you already have your insurance company, they gave you your certificate, you're going to go right here to step number 2, upload proof of insurance. We're going to click right here, and this is where you're going to put all your information. So the insurance provider name, the name of the insured company or the business that owns the insurance policy, your insurance policy number, and then the policy start date and end date. This is all going to be on that certificate. And then if you did buy insurance from Amazon's recommended insurance companies, you would check this box right here. And then right here is where you're going to upload your certificate of insurance. You're going to hit submit, and boom. If everything goes right, now you are in compliance and you can sell on Amazon. They're not going to ask you for any more documentation, and you are set. So really, it might take up to a week to get your certificate, so don't have a panic attack. They did extend it for 30 days from when I filmed this video, but that is how you get business insurance on your company to help protect yourself if you are selling any products that could cause harm. So now your business and products will be insured, so if anybody tries to sue you, if they get hurt, you are protected. All right, that is it for this video. Again, if you want to join my Amazon FBA Facebook community for free, all of my links are down below, the course is down below, and all the information I mentioned in this video is right down below. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button to stay updated with videos like this. All right, that is it for the video. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.